Hi guys, welcome back to World of Warcraft with Andy. Today we are heading south from the Fizzle and Pozic speed barge in the Thousand Needles area here. We're going to try to get to Tanarus, so we're going to have to swim south. And then probably the first thing that we're going to do once we get to Tanarus is go ahead and use our Zen pilgrimage to go to the Peaks of Serenity, try to pick up our extra XP bonus, and then come back and start questing around, see what we can find in this desert zone. So if we take a look at our map, it is listed as a 45 to 50 zone, so it should be pretty much spot on for our level range. And with that noted, it should be kind of interesting and exciting compared to the Eastern Plaguelands. So what we are going to do is go ahead and, let's see, Badlands, we'll hang on to that. We're going to abandon our city under siege and the Silver Hand quest, since we really don't need those. We're not going to be going into Skullments, or Sholements. We're going to go ahead and abandon the rest of the EPL quests, since we're not going to be doing those. And then we are done. So the Badlands quest I figure we can hang on to, just in case we end up going there. What is that? Oh, there's a mithril deposit on the bottom of the ocean water here. Pretty cool. Anyway, we are enjoying a nice sunset across the water, I guess. I can't see the sun, so all we have to go off of is this water glare, but I guess it's somewhere over in that direction. Anyway, lots of pretty cool tortoises or turtles here, and we can go ahead and ride our own turtle up across this little mountain pass. It's nicely marked by torches, and this puts us right out by the town in Tanarus, the goblin town, that is. So we'll duck in here and grab a flight point and make sure that we have that. So Gadget Sand, yay. Let's see, the Alliance flight point. I forget whether they're inside Gadget Sand. Yeah, here they are. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab that. And then let's go over to the inn, just so that we're sort of in a defined place. So from the inn, I'm going to go ahead and use Zen Pilgrimage. That'll take us to the peaks. We'll pick up our XP bonus, and then we'll be back here in no time. It'll be interesting to see where it puts us, though, since Zen Pilgrimage does not return us to exactly the same spot. I'm not sure if it'll put us somewhere just randomly in Tanarus or what, but alright. We'll grab our Enlightenment quest, and I have repaired my buttons now successfully, so we're able to correctly make use of our abilities this time around. I apologize about last time. I think just some synchronization issues with the cloud services for Razor Mice gave me some trouble. But seems like only a one-time thing. So far it's been acting quite well since then. So anyway, we will go ahead and talk with Master Chang here. And, well, you know, not really talk with him, just fight with him. But we'll just bow to him. He's the guy that does the fire novas and encourages us to move around a lot. So let's see, /bow. Here we go. I'm gonna hit him with that touch of karma just to stack some early damage on there. And then put on a fortifying brew. Oh, okay. We'll fly through the fire nova, I guess.
Closer.
Right, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just cheat burst him for a little more. we want to just roll out of that Fire Nova as soon as he casts it, because it will begin to stack up a lot of damage on us. That's the whole point of that exercise, to avoid the Novas. Alright, there we go. See, we even get our little deadly boss mods warning saying, "He's burning you alive, move." And just a little more chi, we should be able to either kill him or, well, eventually knock him out. Use Touch of Death. Alright. Looks like Touch of Death got him that time.
I cannot do that yet.
And we can't mount up yet, apparently. Wait. Oh, there we go. It takes a second for us to get out of combat, since he's not a normal mob that can actually be killed. He doesn't really trigger the same end of combat that normal mobs do when they die. So, alright, that's that, and we got level 46. Now with 46 we get an ability called Spinning Crane Kick. So we spin while kicking in the air. Pretty cool. Alright, well let's go ahead and look at our list of spells here. I'm gonna try to move some stuff around, so I'm gonna just move these that trinket off of there since we don't make use of it all that often. So what can we move? I guess I can move Flying Serpent Kick up to this corner where it'll be useful, and then Spinning Crane Kick. Where is Spinning Crane Kick? Is it this way? Ah, there we go. Cool. So there we go. We can move around while doing that. Oh, this is really cool. You can just like continuously use Spinning Crane Kick. Alright, we'll have to give that a shot, but for now, we'll use our Zen Pilgrimage Return. At this point we don't want to use either of the portals because we're trying to get back to Tanarus, not to Stormwind. But this will put us right outside of Gadgetzan. Nice. That's not too far off. Alright, so if we duck back into Gadgetzan, we'll start rounding up some quests. Pick some fun ones to do. Basically, we just want to keep a lookout both in-game and on our mini-map, which is also technically in-game, but, you know, both in the three-dimensional realm and on the mini-map for the exclamation points that indicate quest availability. So I'll just swing out here by this giant, like, ship thing and see. Don't think there's any quest there. Alright, so what have we got? Butcher Bot, 10 glass-eyed basilisks harvested, steam weedle supplies, tidal striders slain. So the basilisks seem like one quest, while the other two seem related. So we'll go ahead and kill this guy. That's good.
Not ready yet.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and chi burst this guy. Let's see. What does Spinning Crane Kick do? Not that much, actually. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look more closely at what it claims to do, just so that we know what we're dealing with. So, what have we got here? Spin while kicking in the air, dealing 113 to 145 damage to all nearby enemies every 0.75 seconds within 8 yards. Movement speed's reduced, generates 1 chi if it hits at least 3 targets. Well, that's pretty cool. It definitely seems like it's mainly intended for, you know, multiple targets at once. I think against a single target it's probably not terribly good, but it's my understanding too that certain other monk builds, like the tank build, they're capable of doing a lot more with Spinning Crane Kick. They're very powerful with it. So you know, that's kind of cool.
I am out of range.
Oh no, I just realized we're supposed to be harvesting these guys. I had to summon the butcher bot. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. There we go. Butcher bot. Target him. Okay, so that's one. Send a butcher bot after that one. And a butcher bot after this guy. This kind of quest is always a little tough because they don't actually show up red. That's an indicator that when it's telling you to kill them, but then they don't show up red. That means they don't drop anything for the quest. Can we do that again? No. We gotta kill more. So they don't drop anything for the quest, which is kind of weird. So we have to use an item on it. And yeah, it's not that different. It's just occasionally a little frustrating because you can forget that, you know, they need that. Alright. There we go. That's number 5. Not too bad. Can't deploy one on the lizard that got killed by the hyena, though. There we go. We'll shoot that guy. Take him out. And I'm just kind of looking around trying to find some more glass-eyed basilisks since it's going to take us a lot of these. There we go. And that's that one. Cool, so we've gotten 6 so far. Let's take a look at this region again. Looks like their territory kind of curves around in this sort of direction, so we'll head over here. Alrighty, you little scorpion. That little guy's pretty cute. Look at him go scuttling by. There we go. And we gotta target him once for the gathering loot, and then again for the butcher bot, because it removes our targeting once we've looted them. There we go.
That ability is not I don't have enough energy.
Alrighty. Oh, it's always a little tougher to target dead things than alive ones, since at least when they're alive you can tab target them. That is, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it in the past or if it's already very evident to those watching, but if you press tab, it will target the next available enemy. Now in this case it does nothing because there's only one enemy near me. But if I press tab as I walk towards this guy, at some point, yep, there we go. It'll sort of lock onto him and target him. So that can be very useful, makes it very quick to target an enemy without having to move your mouse on the screen and obtain the new target. So, you know, I use that a fair amount of the time. A lot of people do, I think. But you can't use it to target the dead. They don't show up as enemies anymore because they've already been dealt with, and as such, it makes it more difficult. So, alright, we're gonna kind of give this guy a little bit more of a margin, since we don't really want to tangle with scorpions for no particular reason. But we are going to work our way down towards the coastline, where we'll have to fight some tidal striders. So fortunately, these guys are just regular mobs, not elites. A lot of times guys with this model are elite enemies, at least in the past they were. But these are just normal, so we'll take them out, and then we will be good to go to harvest some boxes from underwater, apparently. Evidently this water is like just deep enough to swim in. box number 2. Oh no. Oh god. We've angered the turtle. Alright, there we go. We killed the turtle, so at least that's dealt with. And then we can take out this giant as well. Which works out just fine since we really did need to kill the giant eventually. Alright, I'll grab this one. I guess we'll head over and... Oh, what the... Hey, South Sea Scoundrel. Apparently these boxes are guarded. They're not just floating around entirely unattended. Sorry, buddy. It's my box. Can't let you kill me for taking it. I've been tasked with a mission. Alright. There we go. Now let's go ahead and fire off a chi burst at another one of these guys.
It is too far away.
Bring him to shore just so that we don't have to deal with any of that annoying camera screwiness that occurs when we get into the water. Oh, what was that? Frost Smash reduced our casting speed by 10%, possibly our attack speed too. Interesting. I've never seen them do that before. Alrighty. As per usual, we'll pull them with Chi Burst and then grab the box. Nice. I actually really like pulling things from range rather than running in and attacking them. I don't know why. I guess it's just that maybe it's just paranoia, but I always feel like if I run in and attack things, I'm liable to be putting myself in a sort of ambush position. Like, if there's somehow more mobs than I realized, I could get stuck pretty easily pulling a lot of aggro. In a lot of cases too, it's kind of tough to get in and pull an enemy away from the group without aggroing a whole bunch of them. So it's generally a good idea to pull from range if you can. Oh, there we go. Got another one of these fellas. I like their eye patch. It's too bad they're not friendly. Oh, maybe they are friendly. You know, I'm just upsetting them by stealing their boxes. Maybe I'm really the bad guy in this situation. I don't know. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Alrighty, Fists of Fury, taking down a giant. I only just noticed that they apparently wear ship's wheels as belt buckles of a sort. It's kind of funny.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Fire off a Chi Burst. And there we go. Another killing blow. And we'll loot our loot, and then we can... Oh, 7 out of 8 Tidal Striders slain. Apparently we have not slain a sufficient number of Striders.
I cannot cast that.
Alright, we'll just
Too far away.
get over here and fight this guy. Yeah, something is weird with the camera there. It's like it thinks we're swimming, so it pushes it under the surface of the water. And then we are in fact in very shallow water. There we go. At least if we're on the turtle, we're up high enough that it counts us as fully out of the water for most of this. So it doesn't do that same sort of thing. Alright, so we're going to loop around back to Gadget's End and try to turn in some of these, see what sort of XP we get. But I think we're moving along pretty nicely, considering we're already just over a quarter of the way towards level 47, and we have only just begun Tannerus, so I think we'll easily get to level 50 here, and then probably try to push just a little past that, and then work our way towards Ungoro, and if we're really lucky, I'd like to try to wrap up Ungoro crater closer to about 58 or 59. That way we can head straight into the Outlands regions. I'm not particularly partial to Silithus. I mean, it's okay. I like it, but after Tanarus, it seems kind of redundant. So it's all just personal preference, and it's definitely a good place with a lot of quests. So we'll be heading there if we don't end up reaching 58 before then. So we shall see. So what's next? Life rockets delivered and South Sea blockaders. Huh. Alright. I tell you what, we can go over here if we don't get stuck on torches. We're gonna hop in this balloon, and this should take us on a little mission. So we've got deliver life rocket and pirate destroying bomb. So we should be able to pretty easily aim our way around and fire these off. So let's see how this works. Huh, there's some ruins underwater now. Alright, pirate destroying bombs. Why can't we do these? No? No pirate destroying bombs? Oh, there we go.
That is still recharging.
Alright.
I cannot cast that. That spell is not ready.
There we go. We can fire lots of those, and then life rockets.
That is still recharging. That spell is not
I think
ready.
these are the people that need life rockets, right? Yeah.
I cannot cast that.
Oh, that's cool. Instead of life vests, they're just throwing them rocket packs. Huh. I guess that's a very goblin way of doing it.
That spell is not ready yet.
Have we thrown them enough? Yeah. Yeah, we have. Okay, cool. So now we just need to deal with 40. Keep throwing them a few more just because, you know, it's not nice to leave them out here forever. We need to get 40 pirates slain, so we cannot quite reach their ships from here. We'll have to wait till we're in range, and then we can fire these pirate slaying bombs at them. And we'll try hitting the side of the ship here.
That is still recharging.
Yeah, there we go.
I cannot cast that.
We're able to take out a couple. And we'll fire a couple over here.
I cannot cast that yet. That is still recharging.
Nice.
That spell is not ready yet.
Try to hit this pirate.
That is
And
still
these
recharging.
guys.
That spell is not ready yet. I cannot cast that yet.
There we go. Oh, and we gotta get these ones over here.
I cannot cast.
They are also
That is
our
still
enemies.
recharging. I cannot cast.
There. Come on. There we go. Oh man,
That
this
is still
ship
recharging.
has a whole bunch.
That spell is not ready yet.
Okay. 40 pirates slain. We'll throw one or
That
two
is still
more just for
recharging.
good measure. But I think we are pretty good now. Alright, so we can press 6 and execute the rocket return. Oh man. Emergency rocket pack returning to Gadgetzan. Oh, this is so cool. Doesn't seem like the most efficient way of getting back, but you know, hey, whatever works. Oh, looks like the blimp's already back. And then we get a parachute. Cool. So we slow fall towards the city. Awesome. Well, I like it. That's one good quest complete. We'll go ahead and go turn this in and see if we get another. The other good thing about this zone is there's one or two other locations around the area that have more quests for us, so it's not like we'll run out after Gadgetzan is done. So let's see. Soup Stirrer, that's a staff. You get an offhand, a gun, or... yeah, I think we'll just go with this since it sells for the most. And then Meet Kelsey Steel Spark at Lost Frigger Cove. Alrighty. So let's take a look at our bags here. One thing I want to do is make sure that we clear out a little space, since I think it's going to be getting pretty cramped pretty soon. So we're going to run down here. Neat feature of Gadgetzan and Booty Bay and stuff like that. They have an auction house that is cross-faction. Sells lots of cool stuff. We'll just reset this to nothing, see what's on here. Okay, apparently there's nothing on here, so I take back what I said about it selling lots of cool stuff. It used to sell lots of cool stuff. Apparently these days, there's nothing on here, at least on Durotan. So, it is still worth going and checking out the auction house in Booty Bay / Gadgetzan, because it's kind of a neat place. I mean, it's an auction house that's available to both the Horde and Alliance shared, which isn't all that common, you know. It's also in what's it called? Winterlook, Everlook, Winterspring, Everlook, yeah. So that's kind of a neat place as well. And basically just because you can get like non-combat pets and items and stuff that are normally only available to the other faction, at least easily, because the people go there and sell them, since they know that your faction, the opposite of the other faction, whichever your faction may be, can't access the other faction's stuff easily. So usually it's a little more expensive, but sometimes they'll have some weird things that you really can't get elsewhere. Also, there should be a bank down. Let's see, is the bank in here? Yeah, the banker is in here. So we got a banker, guild vault. Yeah. So we're just gonna pop into our bank real quick. Yeah, we are running out of bag space. How about that? So we're gonna store that and that. And we are now totally out of bank space, so we're gonna have to do some stuff with this stone and copper eventually. Oh, wait a second, can I store this copper in there? Yeah, there we go, store the copper. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. So we're gonna, yeah, there we go.
Have a good one.
And then as far as this is concerned, bone dust, not useful to us anymore. I think it might be a turn-in for the Scarlet, whatever they called themselves, Crusade. Yeah, I think it's a turn-in for them for reputation. Not so useful for us anymore, because we're not really concerned about getting reputation with them, and either way, it would be a lot of that in order to get us the rep that we would need. So anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. We'll continue to explore this sandy desert area. So look forward to seeing you then. Bye.